Welcome children, take out your history book. Today's topic is Directive Principles of State Policy. Part 4 of the Constitution lays down the directive principles of state policy ensuring social, legal and economic justice for every number of community. The roots of the directive principles. The constitution makers were inspired by the principles of social policy laid down in Irish constitution and from the UN Declaration of Human Rights as well. Meaning and purposes of the directive principle. The directive principle directs the legislature and executive what to do. It lays down positive obligations to give every person its wants, that is their living wage, good working condition, education, a clean and healthy environment. Most of the directive principles proclaim that Indian state is a social service state or a welfare state. Nature and characteristics of the directive principles. The characteristics of the directive principles of state policy are: number 1. First, directive principles are not enforceable by any court as they are non-justiciable rights of the people. Second, the directive principles are fundamental in the governance of the country. It is applied by the state while making laws. The executive agencies are guided by principles. Third, the 25th Amendment Act of 1971 insert Article 31C to upgrade the directive principle. The directive principle should not be made invalid to take away the directive principle. Classification of the directive principle. The directive principles can be classified under the following heads. Gandhian Principle. The following principles deals with the Gandhian social and economic program. Number 1. To promote educational and economic interest of the weaker sections, particularly in the interest of the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribes. Number 2. To raise the level of nutrition, the standard of living of the people and to improve public health. Number 3. To organize village panchayats and vest them with powers and authority so as to function the units of self-government. Number 4. To promote cottage industries in rural areas. Number 5. To organize agriculture and animal husbandry in modern and scientific way to prohibit the slaughter of animals. Number 6. To provide free and compulsory education to all children up to the age of 14 years. Principles which promote economic equality. Socialistic measure. The framers of the Constitution suggest the following socialistic measures. Number 1. To ensure adequate means of livelihood. Number 2. Wealth should not be concentrated in few hands so as to provide fair distribution of wealth. Number 3. Equal payment for equal work for both men and women. Number 4. Children and young should be protected against exploitation. Economic necessity should not force a person to enter jobs and vocations if not suited to their age or strength. Number 5. To ensure people. Number A. The right to work. Number B. The right to education. Number C. To assist in cases of unemployment, old age, sickness and disablement. Number 6. To secure the workers a living wage so as to ensure a decent standard of living and full enjoyment of leisure. Number 8. To ensure the participation of workers in the management of industries and other organizations. And with this, I am ending my today's class. Goodbye.